sort of watching in the background. Right. We come in to D&D. We have defeated a bunch of wolves and a dire goose and her children. Her children were fed to tie snakes. Yeah. A being tried to poison dart you from the woods and ran away. Moving way too fast. Nobody could keep up with that, so you guys sort of recollected. We've had a short rest, so I don't know if that helps anybody. You did level up during that short rest. Your max health does increase, and if you're at the same HP percentage.
Same HP percentage.
We got to do math. I gotcha.
Yeah, so
Sean.
Oh wait,
can we just add what we gained?
Yeah,
Common core this out for me.
Yes,
Just
that's
add
exactly
what
what you do.
Okay,
That's exactly what you do. Because you say you're missing 2 hit points. I want you to still be missing 2 hit points. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on with me. So,
yes.
Are we level 2 after the rest or going into the rest?
After the rest.
Okay.
Just like Solasta rules.
Got it.
Better than Solasta rules. So you gotta wait for a long rest there.
what about prepared spell?
That you can do. I'm not.
Oh,
Sometimes
I don't
care,
get any
sometimes I
till
don't.
next level anyway. These are smite slots. Sorry.
Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. This day, I don't care.
I like spell sluts.
Wild. I was looking something up. Druid class. Wildfire Druid. Wildfire Spirit. Okay, cool.
You're welcome.
Teleport up to 50. Each willing creature of your choice within 5. That's a lot. That's a lot of teleport. That's a lot of being able to teleport.
Craig was a level 5
Also,
wildfire druid.
The only thing that really sucks is that whenever it comes into play, it does like a, I don't know, fire is 1 or 2d6.
2d6.
Yeah, that's the thing that's
And
kind of
it's each creature.
Oh yeah, it's not just enemies.
Yeah, it's each creature. Yeah. Right. All right. What you doing? You adventurers? You're in a forest. It's like midday. There's a big tree to the northwest. That is the direction that your assailant fled on the back of what is presumed to be a tiger. You could also just call it a day and go back to the keep. That's also an option. You could also abandon the keep and just walk to the west. Just keep on walking.
Y'all ever heard of the Underdark? I have an idea.
Expatriate yourself to the Elven Kingdom. Take your chances.
Guys, we have a job to do, all right? Listen.
mission parameters have not been met.
No, exactly.
Yeah, Mosley said Garth was in charge, so I have to listen to his stupid ass.
Shut up!
Okay.
Grisel's kind of like just standing there, kind of like looking at the tree, like, well, at least we got an easy landmark to go for.
Yeah, somebody want to draw like an X on that or something like that?
Yeah, there it is. Can you see it on my screen? The one big tree all the way out there.
Sean,
there it is.
Can Agnevo be cooking all of the what the hell, the organs, the like heart and liver and that stuff that he's collected?
Sure.
I have create bonfire.
Sure. Charring it.
All right.
Cooking it enough. And then
30-minute powwow.
Unless anyone wants it.
No, I'm good with this. Let's eat. And then we'll talk about what we need to do.
30-minute powwow.
All right, so we gotta get that stupid hermit and his fucking tiger, whatever.
How many people? I can't remember how many people I shot with poison darts.
I don't think I got
You
it.
shot Chad and Carl.
I shot
Yep.
Chad and Carl. So I would say that you have at least one poison dart if you would like to do any sort of investigation on a poison dart.
Yeah, anybody good in well,
I'm pretty good at most things, bro. Let me see it.
I got a 6 in investigation also. I was about to
Like you rolled a 6 or you've got a +6?
I got a +6 in investigation.
Yeah, you're the
I'd be
brains of this
inquisitive.
operation,
Yeah.
Garf.
I'm gonna insight check it.
Okay, you insight check it.
I got a 22.
That's a weapon of malice. Somebody was shooting with intent to harm.
I got a 23.
A 23 investigation. This is a skilled poisoner. If either Giselle or Rumi had failed their checks, they would have fallen unconscious and been paralyzed. And would have been poisoned. They would have been paralyzed, poisoned, and knocked unconscious.
Could I put this door in a vial?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, of course. Really dangerous, really like sit down, don't move type beat.
Yeah, we could use this on somebody if we ever want to just like put them in a bag or whatever.
It's kind of creepy, yeah. Like I know we
Yeah,
were just
but
gonna
it's
talk
good
to
to think
this
about
guy,
the
but it's
future.
like no, not for us to use it, for him to use it, right? Fucking weird freak. I'm gonna beat him up.
I mean, it's not like it kills people.
Yeah, I think it's kind of worse that it doesn't.
Carl, that kills people.
So, we gotta get this dumb hermit. Any suggestions? We go in the woods. Anybody good at smelling stuff? Huh? Right now is the best time to impress your boss.
Is he around or?
I'm temporary boss.
Oh, okay.
I thought we had a plan to disguise ourselves as merchants.
But
was
we decided that the merchants were probably getting attacked by somebody else.
Okay. Well, what about disguising ourselves as guards?
We are guards.
Okay.
Agnivo's like actively not participating and kind of trying to ignore the group.
Or we
Hey
gotta,
man, I clap my hands together. I'm like, team participation, please.
we gotta at
I
least give
have-
this guy a talking to.
A stern
I
one.
can disguise myself. I have a disguise kit.
Don't we think that he's seen us already?
Yeah.
No, he definitely has. You just need to figure out what we can tempt him with. You know, like fuck, man.
Hey, Sean,
Is there any
did
locals
I
around
recognize
here?
the language?
Oh, that language. Anybody can give me a history check if you're proficient, is what I roll. Will
Yeah,
allow you
maybe.
to try and figure out the language.
What language?
The language, the goober spoke.
Oh, he
Goober
yelled
yelled
out, did
something
he?
at you
Okay.
guys. Yeah.
It must
But
have been
nobody-
Minotaur, right?
No, it wasn't.
I remember what it was, and I know that I do
16?
not have it.
16. Yeah, you know the dialects of the most common races, Garf, and you can tell that that's halfling. You've never taken time to go to the Shire, so you've never felt a particular need to learn the language.
No, you're right.
But
Was it celestial? I was passed out. Remember?
it was halfling.
From what the dwarves kind of like give me like hints about, that sounds like halfling if I remember. So like, knowing that, should we try to find stuff that like halflings like? I don't know. Like, I don't think if he was,
How many
probably-
rations do you have?
yeah. I mean, like,
Not enough for him.
What if I give?
Bingo.
Hold on. What if we serve him like 8 knuckle sandwiches and then tell him to fuck off?
I mean, we gotta get near him first.
I mean, that's an appetizer.
I like where your head's at, Giselle.
We
Did
can take
anyone
that
remember
whole goose, cook it up,
Tiger?
and
Sorry.
that'll be like a mid-meal snack. By mid-meal snack, I mean like in the middle of a meal, stop eating and have a snack, and then start eating the meal again.
What'd you say, Agavin now?
Did anyone remember that he has a tiger?
Yeah, so he probably ran away pretty quick. But how far do you think they'll get? You know, do you think they're just waiting
How
for
far
us
is
to
that
follow?
tree?
Based on his history, I wonder if we should be more worried about the traps that are probably around this area.
No, that's yeah.
1,500, about 1,500 yards.
Okay.
Feet, yards. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Less than a mile.
he's about where that tree is.
And you all can see that fucking massive tree. If you look on my stream, there is one tree sort of out in the distance that towers over the rest.
Let's just go out there. We'll be careful for the traps. When we get there, you guys hold down the tiger while I punch the old man in the face a bunch. And then we'll tell him to fuck off and leave everybody alone. Break.
Hey, meta question. What are we after this hermit again for?
He's just fucking with
He's been knocking people out and stealing their shit.
Okay, so he's a little mischievous.
He's a little
Yeah, he's
mischievous
fucking with
prick,
the-
yeah.
fucking with the patrols.
Yeah. Like doing literally exactly what he just tried to do to
With us.
Giselle in room. Yeah. He doesn't like his game.
Hi.
He is the silly little guy. He's just he isn't engaging like full front himself. He like waits for the guards to either be like camped out or fighting some monster in the woods, and then he'll like knock one of them unconscious in the middle of a fight. And like they're just guards. They're just like dudes. So imagine fighting like an owl bear in the woods, and your buddy to your left hits the dirt with a paralyzing dart in his neck.
How far out are we from any sort of like town that has
Civilization?
that has to deal with these people? Because I would like
The
to get
keep is
somewhere
the
get
keep
rid of
is by far the only thing. You only have the keep in like a multiple day radius.
So it'd take a while for us to get back to the keep.
You are half a day out from the keep where you stand right
Okay. Then one of my ideas that I'm coming up with now, call me crazy, but I feel like we, instead of going in there and probably getting fucked up, because I mean, in turn, he knows he can fuck with people and then run off to his, little sanctum, because he probably has a shit load of problems out there for people. And so it seems like he's real determined to keep on coming out and fuck with people. So what if we just set something too tempting for him to not try to fuck with us? I don't know.
Burn down the forest.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that this whole time, but at the same time, that costs a lot. We'd get in trouble.
Look, Garf, I'm gonna fight you if we don't go fight this guy soon.
I would like to ask one question.
Don't ever say that to me again.
I'm not gonna fight you against your will.
Okay, that's better.
I'm gonna go ask you a question.
Do we plan to use lethal force here?
It depends. Well, I mean, like they
hasn't really
have tried to
killed
use.
anybody, and he probably could have several times.
Yeah, you've done the investigation on that. That's not lethal poison.
Yeah,
It could be lethal if he like uses it at like an inopportune time in the middle of a battle, you know, and like in your fight. But no, with a 16 investigation, I'll also give you he focused the back line that was not an immediate danger of being crit by wolves.
yeah.
He was just fucking with you.
No, I don't think deadly force.
I got enough. If I do kill him, I can pick him up. You know, as long as we don't cut his head off.
You can choose not to. You just knock him out.
Yeah,
But
my sword's not sharp.
I
That's fine.
don't want to make any choices for anyone. Agnevo's, being really passive and everything. He's just kind of throwing up his hands. It's just a question. It's just a question.
Get it, Agavino, man. You're really into like super cool shit like that. I get it, bro. Like we're with you too. Like if you don't want us to do something, just let us know.
Right. Okay. So
Could we kill less animals next time?
Yes, and that's also why I don't want to burn down the forest.
Right.
Yes, I agree on that. The ducks, I'm still feeling about the ducks.
That goose started
Like-
that fight.
5 of those of Ty's snake hairs are like bulging in the center.
Garf just looks over horrified.
They're digesting the baby geese.
Fire can have a rejuvenative element if used appropriately and with specific parameters.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Can we just leave this guy a note on a tree? You think he'll read it?
Dude, I just don't think unless we show him like we're serious, he's not gonna stop. You know, and we were asked to make him stop.
okay. Do you guys head out? I'm gonna say it's been a 30-minute conversation at this point.
Could that count as like our short rest?
That was your
We
short
did do a
rest,
short
yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Did do a short rest, yeah.
But I mean, like narratively speaking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Both of those things are true. You
Yeah.
talked, had a short rest, both narratively and like in game speak.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the short rest was us talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spock, let's go out there and just show a friendly presence. You know, I know we got to be on our edge. This will also be a good way of seeing what y'all got because I definitely am very interested. And also it's team building. Fuck it, you know, like we can go out there and have some fun with it. Don't try to kill this gentleman. Like I said.
What about the tiger?
The tiger, I would really not like to harm the tiger because I feel like that is going to be a major part of if that guy wants to help cooperate with us.
Yeah, what if we can make him a friend? Or maybe he
The
join the
tiger?
party and come hang out with us all the time.
I mean, I don't want to pay any more people, but
Smart.
Add
Add him to the menagerie.
Wrong character. Wrong character. You guys are town
It can
building.
make more than one menagerie.
No, you're
We're
town building. You're
Town.
town building.
All right,
I'm
if we're
town making
going in
finance.
friendly, then I whip out my base loot and start busting out fat riffs.
any like animal friendship people around here? Anybody that can kind of get the force together for a little powwow? You want to have like a little concert?
Very good at befriending snakes.
Just snakes?
They offer.
Agnevo slowly
Just
raises
snakes.
his hand.
Just snakes.
I am
Can we
not
get some
gonna
animals
lie.
together? Get some snacks. Sorry, Nick. What?
After that rest, I feel like I could just literally channel my confidence into a punch into somebody's face. And I don't want to do it right now.
Agnevo's hand is raised.
Agnevo?
Yes.
You wanna get some animals out here and kind of like see if they want anything?
I don't understand.
Like, let's just throw a concert for the woods. how many bards do we got here? How many? This guy seems like he's very into the animal life, and if he sees that we're super chill with the squirrels, I don't fucking know, guys. It's my first time. No, I've had to log a dude's life for so many years.
I yells out in partial tongue, calling all snakes, calling all snakes. We're gonna have a little snake party.
Couple garden snakes, grass snakes. They slither out of the woods.
Ask them what they want to drink, or like any snacks. I brought like a bowl out of my bag.
If they want any snacks.
They just like take little pieces of the goose.
I will help cut up the goose and feed the snakes. Everyone gets a little goose. All right, guys.
Hey, look at us.
On.
We're having so much fun.
Okay, so you guys start heading in that direction. Give me a investigation check or investigation or survival. A group check. Investigation or survival. So I have learned a new way to do group checks than how I used to do it, and I like it better. So we're all gonna roll, and it's gonna be like the top 3 matters the most. So like one person won't like tank the fucking group anymore.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 21 on my performance, but I'll roll survival now.
Actually, I'm proficient in survival, so hold on.
Investigation.
Yes,
Okay, so a 25,
yeah,
a 20,
17.
18,
Survival.
18, 25, 20, 18. Okay. So that's good. No, it wasn't lower than a 10. So you notice that on a direct path from where you guys are in this clearing to that tree, you come across about half a dozen different traps. The vast majority of them have been set off so that you won't stumble onto them. There are some that you see sort of like a bit off the direct path that are still intact. There's like an old rusted bear trap that's still open. There's like a dead man's fall where if you stepped on the like patch of leaves, you'd fall about 40 feet into like a dirt pit. But for the most part, the traps have been what's the word I'm looking for? Turned off? I don't know. Deactivated. Yeah. Like what? I'm sorry, Garth? Triggered, yeah. So you don't know why. There is in like one bear trap you walk by, there's like a broken stick that's been like shattered from somebody like pressing a stick down onto it.
Any footprints?
Yeah, there's a fucking huge ass tiger tracks running in that direction.
No other traps?
No other tracks.
Sure. Okay.
He wanted us to follow him.
Okay, keep the animals. Keep the snakes around. They look like they're having a good time. They having a good time? Garv's doing like this little dance, like shuffling his arms side to side. Still trying to bait this guy out with a good time.
One snake falls into one of the dead man pits.
Holy shit. We didn't see that. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
It's a snake.
It's just a snake.
Terminal velocity for a snake's like 15 feet, I think.
Just a snake, they say. I was horrified.
Right. You guys make your way to this tree. It looms ahead of you. this massive tree has what you can only surmise is a giant face that has grown out of the trunk.
Tight.
The gaping mouth of this old tree sits open. In the branches, you hear like the rustling of leaves on the branches above, and you see sort of like lounging lazily in the mid-afternoon sun is a massive, multiple 100-pound tiger, probably close to like 1,000-pound tiger.
Bingle?
Yeah, like classic orange, black stripes.
Like Raja.
Yeah, very much. Just sort of like lazily, like paws in front of it, head on its paws, looking down at you, sort of like not caring as you approach.
Is he digging the baselines?
He's just vibing. He's just chilling.
Hey man, what's up? We're having a good time. We love animals. We're not here to mess with your jazz. Are you upset about something? Well, we keep on fucking with us, man. Can he not?
Are you talking to the tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah. The tiger yawns. The tongue sort of rolls out a little bit. You see its tail sort of flicking back and forth.
All right. This guy's not the tiger. I thought he might have been the tiger.
No, I think you might be
For a
onto
little bit.
something. He might be the tiger.
He's a shapeshifter.
Yo, Agavino. You're one of those.
Is that your brother?
Do you know him?
Can I look around for anything that might be a druidic mark in the, not having to walk around and whatever, just like
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Maybe he's his dad.
I can cast Detect Magic.
that's 23.
23. You don't see any druidic symbols, but while you're looking around, this miracle seems to happen as from the sky a rainbow appears and like goes straight, like the rainbow's arc ends inside the depths of the mouth of the tree.
I don't think he's a druid.
I meant shape.
Giselle's gonna kind of like look at the rainbow, like look where it's going, look at the rainbow, look where it's going. She's gonna start walking towards.
Cool.
I think that's as good of an invitation as we're gonna get.
So
Bring the snakes along with us.
Giselle starts walking forward. Ty, are you gonna bring the snakes along with you? The 1 HP snakes?
I will not bring the snakes with me. I will thank them for their time, though, and I hope that the goose they received is enough of a payment.
They hiss and leave. Wiggle away.
I plays a little snake jazz for
And they
him before.
wriggle away.
Wiggle. All right, so you guys. I mean, I assume you all follow Giselle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do debate on fighting the tree for a second, but I decide not to.
Enter
The
the tree with an
the tree
O
can't
face.
consent. The tree can't consent.
You're right.
Get in the domain.
So you guys walk into this tree.
She's
The
gonna like call out as she like steps into the end. Hello.
hello, 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 hello. The
Knock,
echo
knock.
rings as you walk in. It's about a 50-foot room with. I might be fucking up these dimensions, so I apologize. But what it looks like is there's an O-ring and like a deep hole in the center of the room that's 10 feet across, like a circular hole 10 feet across, and like a walkway around it, and the rainbow just sort of like continues into the depths and the darkness. It doesn't illuminate anything. It's really odd how like this like thing of light doesn't seem to cast any light.
Does this remind me of anything from home?
Yeah, in just the way of like you would always be frustrated when the Fae would try and like when they just wouldn't tell you straight up what they wanted.
Right.
But like that's about it.
Like game,
like-
like it's playing a game with.
It's a game.
Yeah.
You as like we're on like step 3 or 4 of this guy not just showing his face. Dan is done. Dan's pretty like, no, I wouldn't say checked out, but frustrated.
Yeah. I'm holding my sword backwards and dragging it behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do? It's just the inside of a tree. It's just bark, wood, and then a pit going down with a rainbow
He wants us to go down.
going that way.
Follow the rainbow.
Okay, I jump into the hole.
You jump in, oh, Dan, jump into the hole. Yeah. Who else follows Dan?
Can I see down the hole?
Nope. Dan quickly vanishes into the darkness.
I'm gonna jump too because I'm an idiot.
You're looking over, Garb, you're looking over the side, and next to you, you feel a brush of fur as Rumi leaps. I'm gonna say Oogway just jumps down as well, just gets into his shell like mid-air, pulls himself into his shell, and just drops like a rock.
Garf is checking the non-disclosure agreements and like the he pulls out a couple of the scrolls to like show like the if anything were to happen, we are not held liable, to make sure everybody signed theirs.
Making sure, the waivers, making sure everybody
Yeah, all the
signed
waivers. thank you.
Yeah, it was in the fine print of them signing the sellsword agreement.
I is going to pick up a rock, cast light on it, and then drop it down the hole.
Okay. The tunnel sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Bends. So it just slides and the light disappears.
All right, I'm going in.
I am supposed to follow Dan, and I will like R2D2 when he gets shocked episode 4 and just tips over the edge.
And is it the R2 whale as you go down?
Yeah. It's just
Perfect.
On
There
deck.
it is.
Yeah, I was so ready. So fucking prepared. Cool. So Fard went in. I think that leaves Ty, Agnevo, Garf, and Giselle.
Well, guys, we can probably slide down this thing. Shall we go?
Agnevo's like ushering people. He's just like kind of shaking his head like back and forth and motioning with his hand like for people to go down the hole.
Ty goes down the hole.
Ty goes down the hole, slides down. I'm just waiting to see if you split the party. That's all I want to know.
Is it just Giselle and Agnevo?
And Garf. Garf, to my knowledge, hasn't jumped yet.
I jumped. Sorry, I didn't know if anybody
My
caught it.
bad. My bad. So yeah, it is just you and Agnevo, Giselle.
Okay. She'll sit down at the edge, then like slide herself over.
Yeah, just like the little butt push.
Getting in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agnevo will go last.
Everybody slides down. So Dan. Oh, sorry.
She does it on the side that it curves away from, so that
Yep.
she doesn't like slide down the tunnel and then drop into the bottom and then start sliding.
So Dan, you're at the front. You jumped in. You hear the whistling of a ever increasing speed turtle shell behind you.
Oh my god.
Just the whistle of terminal velocity going past a turtle shell.
Man's about to break the sound barrier.
Hey Rumi, while we're following, do you think you can explain pinch harmonics to me?
Uh,
I got some books
little-
on that.
you got the little notification, Dan, that a blue shell's coming after you.
No.
And you slide out at really fast speeds, and you come spinning out in this big, open chamber. Something crunches under. You're wearing armor, right? You're a paladin. So, like underneath your chainmail, you feel like the ground underneath you crunch as you roll and tumble. I want a either. No, I just want a dex save. I want everybody to give me dex saves as we come out here. So everybody make me dexterity saving throw, please.
This count as something that I affected I
9.
can see.
Me too.
They got rid of that. It was one of the things they got rid of in the new thing. You no longer need to see it.
Oh yeah, so I just have
You-
advantage because
You just have advantage on dex saves.
24. Sorry, 24 for me.
18.
9.
Okay, Garth got a 9.
5.
This is anybody. So tell me if you get below a 12. So that's Garth and Dan
I got below 12.
and Ty. Cool.
I got a 15.
Cool. Garth, Dan, and Ty, you are restrained. As you end up so deep in piles of bone that you are being held down. Everybody else just sort of like, manages to skate and stay sort of on top of their piles and gets up. This massive chamber is made of earthwork and a little bit of stone. You see the tops of archways in various parts of the room. Only if you have dark vision. The room is completely pitch black. Who has dark vision? That's a great question. I no longer know who has dark vision in the party.
Garb.
Garth has dark vision.
Agnevo.
Agnevo has dark vision.
Nope.
Rumi.
You'd think that a construct would have that, but no.
No.
Bill does not.
Giselle does not. Fard does not.
I do not.
Agnevo, I'm sorry. Dan does not.
Nope.
Agnevo, I'm sorry. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You do have dark vision. Ty? I don't think you do, buddy.
Ty doesn't have dark vision, but Ty does have the light cantrip, which Ty will use liberally in dark spaces.
Love that. So Ty just starts poking bones.
Well, there should be a rock down here with the light already
There
cast
is
on it,
one
right?
rock. Yeah, there is one rock with some light, but the room is massive. Though a single light source won't light up the whole space. But so there are
Down into the bones.
yeah, the rock did also fall down into the bones a little bit, so it's like casting really fucking creepy shadows onto the walls.
Did the rock make a deck save?
The rock did not make a deck save; it instantly fails them as it's
Damn.
a rock.
Damn.
Ty's just Minecraft torch spamming right now.
He really is. But so you see the tops of archways in the corners of the room. This room has to have many, many feet of bones, varying in sizes, that are just covering the floors. Ty, Dan, and Garth, was it? Are all restrained right now, buried in bone. The rest of the gang gets up.
Hey, can you guys come dig us out? please.
Hello.
I'm kind of stuck down here.
I cannot see.
Hello?
Yeah,
Ty has lit up the area. Yeah.
Once he's
Ty has lit up
cast
her
it,
area.
yeah. Once he's cast
I
light a
can
couple of
now
times,
see.
Giselle kind of like looking, follow one of the voices in this place piles of bones, and start digging them out.
Every step you take is like a weird, sickening crunch. As you start pulling out your friends, this weird, maniacal laughter starts to echo in the chamber. No, like, pinpoint of where it is. It bounces off the walls. Yeah, it just sort of like fills the space. This evil. I want to know. I don't know. I would mischievous, as I think the word I would use. Mischievous laughter.
You're freaking me the fuck out, whatever that is. Stop it. We came here to party and have a good time and show you that we're cool. What's your fucking problem?
If you solve my master's plan,
We
I
can't
was gonna
see
get
this.
so mad if you're gonna say riddle. I was gonna get so fucking upset.
answer me these questions 3.
God. Damn it.
I fucking got you.
Show your face.
You never. You will only see my face once you complete the trials before you.
God, it's like school all over again.
Can I see just a glimpse of your face first to make sure I know you have a face?
What if I don't? What would you do then?
Can I see like your cheek or your toe?
And then, like, the laughter starts to vanish.
How big does the room look?
Oh, this room in particular is about like 40 feet wide, but like 80, 90 feet long, with the like slide you came down being at one of the 40-foot ends. What are you guys doing?
Digging out friends.
Digging out friends. Friends are dug out. Friends are dug out. They are no longer restrained.
All right, we got to do these fucking riddles. I hate this shit. They told me about this, that this is gonna happen. We're
They
gonna
said
have
it
to
was
deal with
trials.
stupid idiots.
It's not riddles. I was just fucking with you.
Sorry, that got me upset. I'm all confused now.
Have you
I'm
guys
all
ever even
fuckled.
ridden a dirt bike?
Yeah, I was literally gonna crack the same joke, but that doesn't exist in this universe.
I don't get that. What's that joke? What?
Trevor, thank you.
Trials Fusion. It's a dirt bike.
It's a
racing
dirt
game.
bike game where it's
I
like,
spent years literally just trying to beat my friends' times.
Wild. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So there are, as you sort of stand here, 4 quote unquote exits to this room, one on each wall. The one behind you is the slide to get out, or that you came in. You could, nothing's blocking it. You could make every effort to try and climb it and get out. But there are 3 other archways. One of them is like very covered in bones. One of them seems a little collapsed, and the one sort of way down the way, I don't know if you even see it, because of how far away it is. But there is a third door, sort of on the opposite side from where you came in. The first two on either side of you are just archways. They don't have doors, just openings.
Okay. Giselle go up and look at each of them.
Okay. So Giselle starts doing a lap as you guys sort of collect yourself. So Giselle, in the one to your left, which is the one that has a lot of bones sort of taken up, you peer in, and there seems to be a partially collapsed tomb on the inside that goes in. Think like Skyrim crypt, where like there's like places for honored dead on the sides, like bunks. And it goes as far as your light stone light bone that you got from Ty will go.
Okay.
The one on to your right, as you look in, that looks a bit more collapsed. It looks more like a natural cavern that opens up, goes further in. You hear the babbling of a little, like, maybe underground stream further in.
Okay.
And then the one at the far end is a massive door. Just a massive slab of like wood. No, sorry, stone. Massive slab of stone that stands in your path.
Does it look like it's
Make me either an investigation or perception check.
Perception 16?
16. You don't normally look down this much, but you see at like your shin level two pedestals with empty sockets in them.
She'll put her foot on one of them, try to like put some weight on it.
Doesn't seem to move.
Okay.
Seems
She'll go
pretty
back to
sturdy.
the party. Like, so we got some catacombs over there. Pretty sure that's going to be an entrance to the Underdark over there, and then a door with a couple of, how to describe it, but like platform thingies by the door. Down
They're like pedestals.
How big are they?
yay big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty small. Pretty small. They are probably like 6 inches wide.
There's probably something hidden in these bones that we need to put on those, right?
I would ask a nature check to try to investigate what types of beings or animals or whatever are these bones.
There are. Please make the nature check. But like, with even out it, you can tell that this is not just animals. There are bones far too large than what you're aware of what lives in these woods.
16. So some of them are humanoid and large, is what you're saying, or
So some of them are humanoid. There's definitely like what you guys would consider civilized races spread amongst these bones. But there are some bones here that are monstrous in size. Like what you think is a leg bone that Ty was sort of standing on is like 10 feet long and like 5 feet wide.
Agnew was going to be mumbling this to the group basically like you're saying, but kind of like, oh, that's a leg bone. It's like, something huge. So just saying it out loud.
Yep. You guys get the rundown that like whatever's died here or has their remains have been brought here, there is a large variety.
Yo, Ty, will you cast light on the tip of my sword?
Sure. Then Ty will light up the sword.
You can do that anytime you want. Also, I'm gonna dig through these bones with this like a shovel until I find something that's not bone color.
Cool. I'll play some music and help.
Make
Ty.
me an athletics check, then.
With advantage because Ty's helping.
I will not call you playing some music helping an athletics check.
Can I assist with the athletics check? Isn't that an actual mechanic?
But like, actually assist with it. You know,
Get in here with your dig.
dig.
You can
dig
hum while
with
you're
your-
digging, bro. Get in here.
Ty's using their hands to pick up bones.
Perfect. You
I got a
have
19.
advantage. Yeah, a
19.
19. You shovel your way all the way to the stone floor. There doesn't seem to be anything more than bone. You find some rats. Won't lie, there's some rats.
Ty will eat the rat's whole.
Here you go.
Nom 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 nom. Yummy yummy. Rat in my tummy.
Man, you freaked me the fuck out.
What's the
You want
regular diet of a Medusa?
Um,
It is now rats.
humans suffering, fear, and small mammals and insects. Actually,
the normal diet of a Medusa, David, is the stone people.
yeah. Which I always took to mean like their fear for being turned into stone. Do you remember in Castlevania where they had the Cyclops? And Trevor said, the Cyclops subsists on the fear of the people he's turned into stones.
Yeah.
I know it works like that.
Okay.
Does anyone know about underground caverns? Where are the dwarves when you need them?
I fought a dwarf once.
He kicked your ass.
Kicked his ass.
That's
That's a 23 deception.
Kicked each other's
You all think that he
Hold on.
It worked.
I'm inciting. I'm checking that.
Back in my mind, I'm like, yeah,
20.
he must have fought a kid.
20? Yeah, Dan kicked that dwarf's ass. Right. So what were you saying, Agnevo? I'm sorry.
Oh, Agnevo asked if anyone knew about underground caverns.
Go down them far enough, you get into a really bad place.
So what's our? We've tried looking for stuff to activate any sort of altars that. But
All right, you guys all look away for a second.
Ty covers their eyes, but the snakes are all watching.
Dan puts his balls on one of the pedestals.
Oh my god.
There is like a mechanism that sort of like pinches them, but they're not the correct.
Okay. Nope. Yep.
Take 1 point of damage.
Take 1 point of damage and raise your voice 1 octave.
Sorry, guys. That's it.
Like, ball
Disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws for the next minute. But you did learn that it's like some sort of mechanism that you're supposed to put something on.
This thing's it's something. I poke it up and down and make the things wiggle. See?
Are you talking about the device
That was one of your
or?
balls.
Yeah, it's like a pedestal.
Not for your balls.
No, not
It
for my
looks-
balls. I didn't even try
it-
that. You guys
it
were looking
looks
the
like
other way.
It looks like some kind of stone or maybe gem needs to be placed in these two spots.
We probably
I'm gonna
would
start.
get the gym in the other, right?
I would say, are they both on the same side?
They are. There's one on one side and one on the other.
Okay.
Uruguay.
Go back.
Oh, I'm
Let's
sorry.
go on one of the side tunnels.
Can Agnevo start digging out the tunnel that is collapsed? You can't get into it right now, correct?
So there is one the side where like with like the tomb where with the bones piled up. You could all squeeze in one at a time, or you could take probably about half an hour and try and create a sort of decline so you could like actually walk in. The other side is just a single file, like it's not passable. It's just like some earthquake opened up that section. It wasn't naturally there.
I want to try to clear away the tomb area so people can get through it easily.
Okay, so we're gonna spend some time doing that. Then, does anybody want to do anything else while Agnevo is making that path more accessible for the party?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on this pedestal.
Okay. Uguay, are you here and able to talk now?
I'm present.
Present. Okay. So we chased the hermit to his lair. He got you all to jump into his little lair. You slid down a tree's mouth and have found yourself in a dungeon.
It had like the actual face on it.
Yeah, it's got a face on it. You find yourself.
So we've all slid into this dungeon.
You've all slid into this dungeon. Yep, I threw you in. I did a meme where you were like a blue shell because you guys were all going down a slide. I had you go into your shell, so you were like a blue shell chasing after Dan the Satyr Man.
I see. That's good.
So right now you're in a 40-foot by like 90-foot room that is filled with bone. It goes crunch, crunch, crunch whenever you take a step. There are 3 doors, 2 of which are open, one of which has 2 pedestals with like stones or gems that you need to place on them to open that door. The gang is trying to open one of the paths, and one of the other paths is open. You're all caught up. Somebody had a question. I think it was Garth.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to roll Arcana check on the altar.
Arcana on the pedestals, yes.
21.
21. There's definitely some like arcane rooms on this. It's very small, where it's like if like essentially like coded magic, where if gem is placed, then open door type beat.
Dude, I love that so much.
You know, magic was written in Boolean.
Actually written.
This was written in Python.
It was written. Yeah, you beat me to the joke. It was written in Python.
Can Ty read and understand this then?
Yeah, that's the other joke I was hoping would happen. Yes.
Right. Okay.
My mother.
So it doesn't say what, it just says add object for activation, basically.
It says add gem.
Okay, so gem, at least that's something.
Gem is also a programming language, by the way.
Yeah. How funny.
Agnevo gets that way open, so now you all can sort of like walk in and out of that section. Is that the way you want to go first?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the marching point?
Agnevo will go first if no one's really, he just kind of like motions to the tunnel, gets people's attention.
I'll follow from behind.
Okay.
This way.
I'll be right behind him.
I'll be right next to
I'll be in the back.
I'll be right. Giselle usually takes the middle area.
Hi, Rumi. Who wants to go before the other? Rumi,
Sorry, I'll go next. Yeah.
Okay. I was just
mic was
about to
off.
make sure your mic was on because I sort of like had to realize. I was like, you know what? I don't think Chad said a word all game.
Yep.
There we go. So it is tight quarters as you start marching in. Agnevo gets to make me a perception check as you guys will begin walking through. 9. Looks good. Looks creepy. The hallway sort of takes a turn to the left. Give me a second. Okay. You follow this tomb down the hall. Goes down for about 150 feet before it takes a turn to the left. You see who Agnevo, you have dark vision.
Oh.
So you don't have dark vision.
I do.
You do. Okay, so you see 60 feet. Oh yeah, Oogway. That's a question I need to ask you. Do you have dark vision?
I don't remember reading that anywhere.
Okay, so you need light from Ty to move forward, but that's okay.
I will give Ty will run up and down this line, giving everyone a light source.
I mean, I got one. I'm right behind him.
And we'll continuously pick up rocks and light them up and then throw them down the path as we go. I'm lighting this place up. Every single time Ty casts the light cantrip, he just gets a big old fat hit of dopamine right there. So he's just obsessively doing it.
So you take a turn and you come to a doorway.
Oh shit!
It's a single door.
Stone?
Wood. Bit old.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, boys.
I'm just looking back at the group and shrugging.
Yep, I think we should peek through the keyhole. You want to do that? I see that all the times in these books I read.
Agnevo just shakes his head no.
All right. Should we knock?
He also shakes his head no.
Well, I didn't bring any fucking warrants or anything like that, so But I feel like they are harming us. I feel like they didn't trap us. So if anything, we could just fucking kill them. But
Heard. I
Simple
kicked
that.
the door in.
Okay, kick the door in. There is a 10-foot long room.
I thought you were gonna say man.
10-foot long man.
This man's the
The
long
most-
way.
The most interesting part of this room is that there are 2 halfling statues set into the wall. No, I'm sorry, they're not statues. They are like mosaics. So like many colored stone tiles. But they only come up to like your waist, some of you. And protruding from the wall as if they were holding it, there's a bronze chest.
It's a trick. I turn around.
Picked it. Says it's a trap. Turns around. There is on the other side a door as well. Sorry. On the far side of this 10-foot room is it?
Yeah, let's not fuck with the trap.
Can I roll a perception check while looking at this?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I also want to roll an Arcana check.
Go right ahead and roll an Arcana check.
12.
A 12?
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything Arcana based in here.
I got a 5.
A 5. Everything was good here.
So,
Guys, I should cast Detect Magic. Do you think this thing is a magical device in nature?
I honestly, I don't detect any magic. But I mean, feel free.
Oogway says that traps don't always have to be magical traps, and this does look fishy.
Let me just get past you. Sorry, I'm gonna. Yep. Mm-hmm. Back the other.
Yep. Oh, you want to go back? Is that what
Mhm.
you're saying?
Yeah, I don't want to. Whoever's opening that chest, let me get like 20 feet away at least.
Is anybody gonna open the chest, or are you guys gonna just walk by to the door on the other side of the room?
Ty's gonna say, "Oh, this is such a mean-looking chest. I think it wants to fight me, guys. Is it okay if I fight this chest by myself here? Does anyone else want to take a swing at it?"
How would you
If not-
fight a chest?
What, Dan? I thought you fought everything.
I don't fight inanimate objects. Chest doesn't
Oh.
even have a face.
I think it
Well,
moves.
you're scared of that chest like it does fight.
You want me to fight the fucking chest? I'll fight. I'm gonna hit the chest.
You hit the chest.
Yeah.
Roll an attack. Roll an attack to hit.
17.
17. That hits. You take
8 damage.
Where's my dice? There's my dice. You take 1 point of piercing damage as you punch this chest.
No, I hit it with my
And-
sword.
You hit it with it. Okay, either way. You take 1 point of piercing damage as you swing your sword on it, and it sort of like jostles this chest. And a giant needle shoves out from one of the halflings' mouths and pierces you for 1 point of piercing damage. And I need d10s. 1, 2. You take 6 points of poison damage. And I need a con save.
This
Or be,
magic.
be poisoned. Nope.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
I got a 5.
A 5, you're poisoned for an hour.
Oh, bad chat. Is there anything in it?
You open it.
Yeah.
There doesn't. It appears to be empty.
Yeah, there's none.
Did the
Yeah.
Kick this
Are you
ass,
sure
dude.
you inspected it thoroughly?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Right chest down, Garf. Right chest on the list. I'm gonna go to the other door. I stumble over to the other door.
Stumbles over to the other door. Agnavo, do you want to investigate the chest more thoroughly?
No.
Is the point? Is the spear still out of the halfling's mouth?
No, it retracts. It's a mechanism. So you hear the like clicking of it going tick, 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 tick of it going back in.
Ty will walk with Dan and will like rub the top of Dan's back and say, "You did a great job with that chest." And we'll cast what is it? Lesser
Restoration to no longer.
Is that the one I have?
I don't, that's a
The
third level
second
spell,
spell, I think.
right? Oh, is it a
I
second
think
level
it's second.
And trait.
He might have it.
I can't remember. No, it's healing word.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's healing word. I'll give you 1d4.
Thanks, bud. Plus your charisma.
Plus your charisma, yeah. D4 plus con.
Ooh. That is a total of 4 plus charisma.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 7 for you.
Healing damage. Thank you.
Actually, options for it.
I still feel like shit, but I feel much better like shit.
I'll say a lot of comforting words. Like, it was so incredible the way you punched that chest. I was
I hit it with my
blown
sword.
away. Yeah. Very brave, very strong. Lots of soothing conversation and encouragement from Ty.
Sword's like 4 feet long. I'm surprised I was close enough to get poisoned.
Yeah, one weird box.
I told you guys it was a trap. Why did you do that to me?
I was honestly really scared of I knew someone had to open it. And I'm very impressed with how brave you were and that you were the one who opened the box and you stepped up. It was really cool.
This is the same behavior, just so you're all clear, this is the same behavior David has when we play League of Legends.
It's really awesome that you sacrificed your hero.
just
I'm really glad you're the
big
carry. And
dick-sucking energy.
Really
You just went
awesome
in
that
there.
you died repeatedly in mid and did nothing for the team.
Oh, you were top?
You
Oh,
know,
you're under level? You did great,
watching
man.
the shelves where the bodies would be buried, just because she's like, I'm just gonna make sure nothing gets up. So
Those
she's
are
kind of like
still there.
standing in the hallway, still kind of like watching out.
Okay. There we go. Right.
Does anyone know about religions?
I believe so much in myself that I can speak
You
God
wanna know-
language. Does that help?
What do you want to know?
I just figure this is a tomb. I don't know if these halflings have anything to do with religious figures or if they're just historical. I don't know.
I'll roll a history check on these two.
Okay.
What are we looking at here again?
A mosaic of 2 halflings.
21.
Doesn't look like any deity or folk hero that you can think of.
Interesting. No, I don't. These aren't any recognizable characters that I've read about.
So
Nothing comes to mind. Never seen them.
Next door. Hmm?
Yeah. Could I do an investigation on these statues to see if there's any like mechanisms on them besides the dangerous ones, like any activation triggers or anything?
So the room is only 10 feet long.
And the door is just there.
So there is. Let's do doors in red. Door. And like way back here is a door. The two goobers are right here. And then there's a chest right here.
Okay. I'm seeing this a lot better now.
I'm just gonna, until you guys are ready to go, I'm gonna lean against the other door and try to open it.
Oh, you're gonna open it?
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna
you
fall
peer
into
in?
it essentially. No,
All right.
backwards. I'm not peering in. Yeah, that
You're not
way.
peering in,
Yeah,
you're just
I'm
walking
poisoned.
in. Oh, okay.
He just kind of like leans against it and door opens.
Mm-hmm.
Door. Door right here. As you fall into this room.
Oh fuck.
Over in the corner. What's your passive perception, Dan?
Perception 12.
12? Never mind.
Gotcha. Help me up, Ty.
I think I've decided I need. So actually, I'm just gonna do like that. I'm gonna say that this is actually double the size. Yeah, everything's double. So this is what we're gonna do from now on. I'm not gonna fucking retcon it. But so Dan, you have Ty help you up. Fucking Garf, did you like move forward to do the? You had to have. You had to have moved forward to do these checks that you wanted to do. There's a new room. What do you guys want to do?
Go into the room and cast light on anything that doesn't move.
Okay, so it is a rather innocuous. I don't know if that's the right word. There doesn't seem to be anything here, just a plain room. Except for in the corner, there seems to this time it's an actual statue of a 4-armed halfling. So walk in, Ty. You walk.
General Halfling.
General Halfling. Garf's in there. Agnavo, what are you doing?
Napoleon.
I'll walk in.
Okay, Agnavo walks in. There's a door right here. Hold on, let me check where all the doors.
Ty, every time you cast light, the last one you cast goes away. So just keep it on my sword.
And there's more doors. There's a door here.
Door City over here.
And a door here. Okay. Cool. Agnavo walks in. Mugwe, where do you want to be?
I'm walking in front.
Mugwe's walking up. Far.
I stand next to Dan.
Stand next to Dan. Giselle.
She's gonna start making her way into the room, but she is going to be like trying to gauge. You said this was like a catacombs kind of setup.
It is a catacombs, yeah. A tomb.
Do the little alcoves in the hallway look like they're big enough? They're the right size for halflings.
They do look like they're halfling sized. Yeah.
Okay. And she'll take a look at the mosaic as she kind of walks in and
Mhm.
pause and look to see, does it look like it was part of the original building, or does this look like something that's been added?
It definitely has the wear of age.
Okay.
Unclear. Definitely in the hundreds of years old. I'm actually going to leave you there while you sort of inspect that. Rumi, where do you want to end up?
I want to be next to Dan in the back of the room. Yep.
You got it. You got it. Okay. Nope. Search. This'll do. This'll do, donkey. This'll do. Okay, so Ty, as you walk up to cast light on it, it punches you in the face.
Okay. Did it succeed on its dexterity saving throw to avoid being lit up?
It is a creature, you can't light it up.
I can absolutely light up creatures. They have to make a dex saving throw. It's a 13 save.
The natural one, so he's lit up.
Guys, I found something.
Okay. It does get a surprise round on you because you had no fucking clue. So we can all roll initiative on this thing. So just as a reminder to put your initiative in Discord.
I have to turn off streamer mode every time I do that. You know that? And nobody can change my nickname.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
can't. Even I can't.
No, because I'm the server owner.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could make me the server owner because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nothing would change.
And nothing changed when I became it. You know?
nothing would change, and then you wouldn't have to. Then it wouldn't matter anymore.
I just don't know why that would be a part of streamer mode.
And then the moment you hand it to me, it's like Saruman in the Shire.
Right.
Can someone change me to 9? I'm on a phone, so I can't.
I
got you.
Oh, he's got you.
Change nickname. 09.
I didn't roll Paladin initiative.
He didn't roll Paladin initiative. But first up is my Goober, because he gets a surprise round. Goober makes 4 attacks due to having 4 arms.
Ridiculous.
Ty does a 17 hit.
It hits.
Okay, non-natural 20. That one is a natural 20.
Oh. 4 hits.
And then a 1 and a 2.
So 2 hits, but 1 is a crit?
3 hits, 1 is a crit. Okay, so first hit is 3 points of bludgeoning damage, sorry. 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Second one is 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And then this is the crit. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. So a total of 16 points of bludgeoning.
I is not doing so hot right now. But he's still alive.
Good. Jeez, that's fucking rough.
Brings us to proper initiative. Nobody had alert, actually. Does anybody have alert?
That would be the only one that could.
Okay.
I think I'm the only variant human. She did not take alert.
Gotcha. Okay. That brings us to Rumi. Rumi, you watch, you're sort of like joking with your friends, and then you just hear like the sound of stone hitting flesh and the hissing of snakes.
Okay, I'm going to. So Ty's not looking good at all. Like, should I heal Ty?
Probably. It's probably a good play.
Because I mean, there's not much else I can do, and I can't do a lot of damage right now. So let's do. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Ty with healing word.
That's a bonus action, so you could still do something else with an action.
Oh, okay. So I can still attack. Then I'll still attack too. Then.
Okay. So the D4 plus your charisma.
Yeah.
to heal.
So plus 3. That's gonna be 4 points of health. And then I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Okay. You take a step forward. It's a little like four-armed. It's a halfling, and it's got a set of arms where arms normally go, and the other set of arms comes out at its elbow. So it's like a second set of arms from each elbow. So boop, 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 boop. And it seems to be very much Tim Toothy, and it's an idle fighter stand.
Gotcha.
Made of like hard stone.
And then, so to hit, does a 22 hit?
22 definitely hits.
Awesome. And then it's a D8 plus 3. That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You feel like you hit it real good, but your blade sort of like bounces off a little bit.
Okay.
It takes
It is stone, right?
It is stone, so it takes
Yeah.
half damage from non-magical attacks.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Right. Okay. Next is Dan.
All right.
Dan the poisoned man.
Yeah. I looked it up and I do get spells. So I'm gonna stumble over there, and a lightning bolt's gonna come through the hallway and strike the tip of my sword silently.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bring it down on this little motherfucker.
And the lightning crackles along the Buster sword.
I do have a disadvantage. So.
You do have disadvantage.
4 plus 4, 8.
No, it bounces off the wall. The lightning bounces off the wall and back into your blade because you.
Yeah, I still have concentration.
Yeah, you're still holding on. Yeah, so it bounces into the wall, but then the spell pulls the lightning back so that it's prepared for your next turn.
That's me.
Ty.
Yeah, that's me. Let's see. Is this thing humanoid?
No.
Then I'm gonna call it. Now that I can see you better, you're really ugly. Is what I'm gonna say to it, and cast vicious mockery.
It gets a 13.
So I guess nothing happens.
If it's saved, then yeah.
Well, 13 is the thing. So Cool. That's
Mitsubishi.
Fard.
Okay, great.
Well,
I'm-
Ty, do you want to move? Because you're kind of taking a space in melee right now.
I am in melee, but I used my action, so I would have to like move and hope he doesn't hit me.
Correct. You did gain 4 hit points.
You know
And
what?
he would use his reaction.
But he would only hit me once, not 4 times. So I
Would
think
only
I
hit
will. Let's move back.
Yeah, he's gonna take a swing. It is an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he just cracks you as you fucking leave. Where do you want to go in this room? Or back there?
I want to go back there, away from this goober.
Do you want to go like behind Garf that far back? Do you like sprint to the back of the party?
Not that far back. So isn't
Just
that
like right there. Yeah.
that's a good
Space.
spot.
Okay.
I'll cower behind Garf.
Fard. Now you have the space to move forward, Fard.
Perfect. I will move forward and enter combat mode.
Love that.
Let me mark down before I forget. There we go.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying. That shit is so funny.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep. And I'm gonna give him a good old swing. 22.
22 definitely fucking hits.
That's 11 slashing.
Non-magical though.
Correct.
So have that to 6.
6 damage, and then because I hit him with it, I need him to make a Constitution saving throw because of the weapon mastery topple.
Really good at those. You got a non-natural 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, no, he'll succeed. Okay.
He is like a creature made of stone.
That is fair.
All right.
That'll do it.
Okay, Giselle, you were like, what's going on in there? And then Ty, with like blood coming out of several snakes, sprints back to you.
All right. You will go ahead and cast heal word on him.
Oh,
Kind
wonderful.
of like pats his shoulder, like there. We'll make it through this.
That's nice. So D4 plus wisdom for you.
Charisma.
Oh, you're a sorcerer. I keep thinking you're a cleric again. My bad. So we're all charisma based
Here we go.
casters, except for Gar.
Yeah, 8.
8 points of healing. Jeez, Ty, look at that.
So much.
Oh, real quick, Fard, do you want to? It can't take a reaction. Do you want to move out of melee to let more members of the party step into this melee? It can't swing on you because it used it on Ty.
Gotcha. I guess. Yeah. I'll back up. Yeah, just kind of rotate in and out.
Can she see the little guy? He's...
I mean, you can see like that the group is like weapons out around that corner right now. You can hold your action till you see it.
Nah, she's good.
Okay.
She'll fight defensively.
Okay. So what are you gonna do with your action? Just dodge?
Yeah, dodge.
Cool. Brings us to Agnevo. Can't hear you. I see you're lighting up, but you are not.
Sorry. Yep, I had my mic muted. I will turn around and cast Create Bonfire on the space where the stone halfling is.
Okay. Is that Dex?
Yeah, DC 14 Dex.
I got a 4.
You say 4?
I did, yeah.
Uh, 1 point of damage.
1 point of fire damage, and it is in a fire.
Y'all, if it either enters or ends its turn, so probably just the end of its turn would make sense unless it moves. How do you do action or like spell action economy in terms of, I can say how exactly it's written, but that was a cantrip. Can I do a cantrip as a bonus action?
What did I tell you you could do, Joa? Was that something you could do? I don't think so. I think you were doing that for a while, and I stopped you.
Sorry, which one was this? For
The double cantrips. I don't think you can do that. I think
no.
Joa was doing that for a hot minute, and I stopped him eventually.
I think
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, because I
There's
was doing that
nothing.
with like the whole sorcerer thingy, so
Yeah, there's nothing in rules against that. And I don't mind if you
Yeah,
don't.
I think it's 1 cantrip, 1 spell. That's like how my brain sort of works with
Yeah.
the action economy. You get a cantrip and you get a spell. Can't have 2 spells, can't have 2 cantrips.
Yep, totally cool. That's it for me.
Okay. Garth, you're in the back. You see Ty. Giselle's sort of like nibble on her feet. What do you want to do?
Could I cast? Well, I'm gonna cast Thunderclap on
No,
the stone.
no. So you're back here,
Yeah, could I? Oh, I can't even move past them.
and it's here. You can move past them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, yeah, you can, because the way cones work, he's fucked.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna clap right in his face.
Yep.
Range 5 feet.
What's the save? Con, I think.
Yep.
You got a 15. He's good at
I'm
those.
pretty sure. Yeah, my spell save is 14.
Oh, he saved.
So, do I still do damage?
And was that a spell or a cantrip? I can never remember. I know there's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
So then nothing happens. So take a step back. So you're not in fucking melee with him anymore?
Yeah.
Perfect. Oogway.
I had buttery fingers.
Am I in melee range? Can I get
You
there?
take 1 step and you are in melee.
Yep, I'd go ahead and do that. And I will make an attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Does 21 hit?
1 definitely hits.
And we'll be dealing 10 bludgeoning damage.
Half to 5 because it's not magical. So your quarterstaff sort of like bounces off the stone of its face. All right, bonus action.
Bonus action. I will use my Fury of Blows.
And a key point.
To
do 2 attacks, 2 fists.
7.
And to
as
hit.
well as 6. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Hmm.
Doesn't miss necessarily. It's thick. It's stone. So you punch it and that hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. So both your flurry of blows missed.
Oh, do I get to roll for both of them?
You do. You get it's 1 attack for each.
Well, the second one also misses.
Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, he's tough. He's a tough one. His 4. He like with his two extra arms, he grabs your fists midair. He never took his turn. He never took his turn on this initiative. He's now bottom of the initiative. He was supposed to go before Giselle. That's fine. He goes now. He's going to fly up into the air and hover directly above Oogway, never leaving anybody's zone of threat. And who's he gonna punch? Who's he gonna punch? He's gonna punch Dan. He's gonna punch everybody who actually hit him. So Dan, Fard, Oogway, and Rumi. You missed Dan, so Agnevo.
But I was the only one who presented a magical threat.
That's true. Well, Agnevo also presented a magic.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Did damage. So 1 attack on each of you. First one on Oogway is a 9. That misses your turtle AC.
Correct.
Rumi is a 7. That misses your cat-like dexterity.
Yep.
Fard. Ooh, a natural 19. That one's gonna hit.
That does not miss my robotic exterior.
And Agnevo. A 9.
Fuck.
So just Fard, you hear a metallic clang in the room as he takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Have to 3.
Woot.
And I will remember to take his turn before. It's actually before Fard. It's between Ty and Fard. I will remember to do that this time.
Is he actively hovering right now?
He is. Yeah, he's actively hovering there. So like above you, Oogway. Still within 5 feet of all of you. He's like at the ceiling. He can't go any higher. You see little like cherub wings on his back, just like flapping so fast. Rumi.
Okay. I'm going to who's damaged? Is anyone hurt pretty bad?
Yes.
Was that Fard?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can cast Healing Word on Fard. And that's going to be 7 points of damage, or 7 points of healing.
All right. And what's your action?
I'm just going to back off. I'm going to back towards the door we came in, like to the left.
Hey, he's gonna swing on. Yeah. He's gonna swing on you then.
Oh, he is going to swing on me?
Yep. He got his turn back.
Oh, never mind. No, I don't want to move that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to attack him again. So.
You want to dodge?
Yeah, I'll take a dodge. Yep.
Okay. Dan, with your lightning buster sword.
All right.
Disadvantage.
Okay. 13.
13 does not hit.
Fuck.
Oogway, you like matrix out of the way of this buster sword that comes swinging down next to you.
And this wouldn't count as like flanking or anything because he's above us.
He's above you, yeah.
Yeah.
He's sort of doing. Honestly, Oogway is probably very impressed. Seems to be using a variant of his martial arts style. Is very like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan about this, where he's sort of fighting you all and doesn't seem to be like, concerned about it. That's the sort of fighting style this guy's up to. Ty.
I call him stupid.
Nice.
And he can make a what?
Rolled a natural 18, so it's a 16.
It's a robot, man.
Okay, who's up next?
It's Bard. Bard's next.
Bard. Bard gets bardic inspiration.
Look at that. Honestly, you should give that to somebody. One of the bards needs to give that to Dan one of these days. Anyways, it is now his turn. I'm gonna punch Garth, Dan, twice. Garth and Dan twice.
Oh, Garth!
Garth,
Damn it!
Dan.
Why do you have to pick somebody that's not in an adjacent space to me?
20. Dan 22.
That is.
Dan 12.
Oof.
Garth, a natural 20. Garth, a 19.
Oh, I thought you meant 12 damage. Sorry. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Can I can't intercept for Garth?
You can't. No.
Man, but my sword's so long.
It is really long.
Okay.
It is really long.
How much damage?
Dan takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Garth takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Brings us to Giselle. Oh no, I'm sorry, Bard.
All right.
This guy's just like, what's the word? What's the thing where they just like the Rocky training punching thing?
Montage.
Boxing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's box. Anyways, continue.
I will swing at him.
Picturing a
Shadow.
little Ip Man.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a speed bag?
Speed bag. Yeah.
Oh, the testicles.
Yeah. Okay, Fard, what are you doing? I'm sorry.
I'm a reckless attack him.
Reckless attack him.
19.
19 definitely hits.
13 damage, and then the DC 14 because
DC 14 con or strength?
con.
Ooh, he fails. What happens to him?
He's knocked prone.
Okay, so he falls on top of Oogway. Oogway, I need you to make either a athletics or acrobatics check to get out of the way. Oogway?
You're muted on server.
Yes.
Athletics or acrobatics check, please. Nope.
Sorry.
The creature has been knocked prone directly above you. You are jumping out of the way. Or shrugging it off you, whichever one you choose. It's a DC 10.
I got an 18 acrobatics check.
Perfect. Perfect. You jump, you get out of the way. It's knocked prone, and it takes a d6 damage. Half. 6, half to 3. And it's prone. Okay, Fard. Anything else? Bonus action?
Have anything I can
Okay.
Nope.
Giselle?
Giselle's gonna kind of like look over and be like, "Oh, right." She is gonna go ahead and cast. I do chill touch.
Okay, chill touch. That is a disadvantage because he's prone.
Oh, sorry. Frostbite.
Frostbite. That's a new one. I don't know that one off the top of my head.
It's a con save. On a failed save, target takes d6 cold damage. Disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
It got a 16 on that con save.
That will save.
Any bonus action?
No, she's kind of good with how things are. Other than that, and she's like, okay. I might take a
Okay.
step back.
Okay. Agnevo.
I'll drop concentration on the bonfire. Cast Shillelagh as a bonus action,
Smack him.
and at advantage, yes.
Yep, that advantage. And you now have a magical weapon. Put multiple of these. This is only a CR2.
22.
22 hits. I looked at this stat block and I was like, maybe I need to put more of these. I'm glad I didn't.
I don't think one more would have killed us.
Non-magical.
I don't think one more would have killed you, but it would have dragged this fight out another hour.
Yeah.
8 damage.
8 points of damage. Not halved because it's a shillelagh. All right, you guys watch as Agnevo, the first one to actually strike this thing, and his wooden stick just sort of like solidly collides and stone chips away. Anything else, Agnevo? No, that's your whole. I mean, you could move.
That's me. Nope.
Cool, Garf.
Well, actually, I'll move over to the other side of Oogway. Can I move through him, or?
You could move through him, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just to give space. That's it.
I'm gonna. It's right in front of me, right? Or is it flying?
Right in front of you, on the ground. It fell.
Do I get? Well, make a con save for me. I'm gonna try Thunderclap again.
I rolled an out 1.
All right. Dan, plug your ears.
What? Oh!
So, I don't know. I'm trying to read this. I'm making sure.
Sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away, which you've done twice now.
Well, the other one, my hands were too greasy, so it didn't work.
His hands were too greasy.
So, should everybody have to make a con?
Buddy, yeah. So I won't retcon, but this time Fard and Rumi have to make con saves as well, and Oogway.
It's con saves.
It's
Got a
con saves.
14.
I got a 19.
You're good.
17.
You're good.
And then I do 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Oogway, you need to make a con save.
I got a 20.
20. So all your party members succeeded in the save.
Yay.
But yeah, from now on, so the way Thunderclap works, Trevor, is
And be heard.
It's this radius, or you're this center guy. It's
Every
the whole
square
box around you.
Oh, I thought it was a cone. That's
that's the spell. Thunder.
Yeah, spell's a cube.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Yeah. No, this one's literally just like a little like a thunder static around you.
Okay. Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know for the future.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got it too. So
It's like
good for
Blade
me to
Ward.
know that.
Right. Brings us to Oogway. Oogway, this guy's fucking on the ground in front of you. That means advantage on all of your attacks.
Well, I'm just gonna, doing a pretty stab with the quarterstaff. The 12 hit?
12 does not hit, no. Did you roll 2d20?
See.
So advantage.
Oh, 2 d20s?
Advantage is you roll
And then add them?
2d20s. No. 2d20s and you take the highest roll.
Well, the second one was 13, so does that hit?
13 does not hit. Are you adding things, or was it a 13 on the die? Was it a 13 on the die, or
That's
no?
the hit / DC.
It's adding it for you then.
It's adding it for
Should
you. You're using the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so that
So I just
misses.
missed.
You missed the quarterstaff. You still got your bonus action.
Bonus action, unarmed strike
I'm straight
with advantage.
with advantage.
Both miss.
Both men. Oogway struggling to make contact with this stone. It's just like rolling around on the ground, avoiding you. Brings us
No.
to Rumi.
That thing's still on the ground, prone.
Thing's still on the ground, prone.
I'm going to. I know it's already on. I know it's already prone. But I'm gonna do. No, I don't know if hideous laughter. No, I am gonna do hideous laughter. I'm gonna make fun of it for being on the ground.
Mhm.
Look at that silly thing rolling around on the ground.
Roll the 3. So do your psychic damage.
No, there's no damage on hideous laughter. He's just
There's no damage.
Oh.
incapacitated now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was
already-
vicious mockery.
No.
No,
Okay,
I
so
did.
he just doesn't get his turn. He just
So
doesn't
yeah,
fucking get his turn.
yeah, he becomes prone and incapacitated. Like I said, I know he's already prone, but now he's just I can't do nothing.
Laughter.
And if he basically has to make a wisdom. Is it a wisdom saving? Every
Oh,
time?
yeah, I mean, I still fucking failed that.
Yeah.
The end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage.
Yep.
Its intelligence is just high enough where it fucking is affected by this.
And I'm good. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm done.
Brings us to Dan. Dan,
All right.
go for it.
Cover your ears. I rolled a fucking 4.
At advantage.
He doesn't get
I
advantage. It was just a
had
flat
a
roll.
straight roll because I'm poisoned.
He's poisoned. Brings us to Ty.
Ty says, you're the softest piece of rock I ever saw. All right. And tries to cast Vicious Mockery again.
I rolled a natural 19.
I'm committed to this Vicious Mockery show now, right? Ty doesn't even have another weapon. It's literally just Vicious Mockery. I'm not even planning on getting a weapon for this character. I don't even want a weapon. Just Vicious Mockery.
Right. Maybe we should implement that, like, cantrip steal half damage feat at some point. But, any bonus action time?
Nothing. There is no bonus action. Just
Okay. It's his
anger.
turn. It's his turn. He loses his turn. He rolls a wisdom saving throw. He succeeds with a 17. So he is no longer incapacitated, but it is the end of his turn, so he gets to spend the next turn on the ground. Brings us to Fard.
It is time for Lebonk.
Lobonk.
So he's still prone.
He's still prone because Rumi made it so that he couldn't take a turn.
Works for me. 19 plus 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nine.
Out to 5. Okay. He looks really bad. Like, you brought him to about a quarter health. Alright. Anything else, Fard? Okay, Giselle. You guys are like just like miners picking away at this, like just like going around in the circle.
If I wasn't fucking poisoned.
I'm sorry, buddy.
This is
She'll
Ty's
go with-
fault.
Frostbite again. Kind of like look down
Okay.
between Garf's legs and be
Ooh,
like,
a natural. I got a natural 20.
okay. Yep, that's about it.
Okay. Agnevo.
Will Shalala.
Shillelagh.
Uh, 17 to hit.
Hit.
For 11.
Nice.
10 points of damage. That's a lot. This thing looks rough. Like a good, like one of its cherub wings is broken off with that. All right. Garf.
Sorry, I opened the wrong app. I'm gonna cast grabbing a rock.
Just picking up like one of its pieces.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cast catapult with it.
Gonna make a deck save.
Yeah, you know the spread.
Still prone.
Yeah, deck save
It is
disadvantage
still-
while prone.
You don't know.
Deck save's not disadvantage while prone?
No.
Weird.
Nope.
Yeah, would
Prone
be.
creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack roll against the creature has advantage if you're within 5 feet. Otherwise, you have disadvantage.
I guess we're thinking like restrained or something.
Maybe,
Mhm.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. But he makes a deck save. There's a bad roll. 14?
Beats it, beats it.
Beats it, beats it. That's a shame. That's a shame. The stone shatters on the ground into a million pieces. Brings us to Oogway. Still on the ground, buddy. Still get advantage.
Taking a deep breath this time.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Zen. Zen.
Does 19 hit?
19 does hit, yeah?
Oh, but I do get to roll again anyway. Does 21 hit harder? Or
21.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
You only hit harder if you hit a natural 20.
Perfect 20. So I got the 9 damage.
Okay, that's half to
Quarter
5. That's half to 5. Do your bonus action attack. Still with advantage. This thing looks up at you with its like molten eyes. Most of its body has been chipped away. All of you can now see that like some elemental spirit was inhabiting this stone statue.
Is this 15 hit?
15 is its armor class. Meets it, beats it.
BJBJ.
Bishi bishi.
Are we thinking that a hit here might be the last one?
The hit here will almost
8.
certainly be the last one.
8 damage means he's done.
That is done. That is done. Even halved, he had 3 health left, so you got him.
I think I'm gonna use my my astral abilities to kind of pull what was in there.
You punch in with your secondary attack. The stone shatters, and your astral hand grabs this earth elemental spirit, and you pull it up and you stare at it. Do you send it back to its plane?
I say, you don't belong here. And then I send it back.
You just toss it into the wall, into the stone, and with this like turning wall, this earth spirit, you guys see disappears back to the earth plane. And that's combat.
I got something to say. I wait till it's real quiet, and then I slam my sword in the ground and release the thunderous smite. That was it. Good job, guys. I'm gonna sit here.
I hope no one heard that.
Yeah, that one was 300 feet. Pretty loud.
Giselle, you're the only one back there in that room with that open chest. Do you want to look into it more?
She'll go back to looking it over and see if she can figure out what mechanism it is that will trigger the trap.
So you take a look around. You notice that it's something to do with like just moving the box will trigger it, whether it's the lid or the box itself. But while you're looking, you notice that there is a rod inside the chest that you could grab and pull.
Okay. Ah. Cool.
Do you grab and pull it?
But she'll go ahead and grab and pull the rod.
Okay. The ground beneath you opens up into a covered pit, and you fall 30 feet onto some poison spikes.
Oh,
Fuck, that's our fucking healer, bro.
You guys just hear this like mechanical clunk sound and a
Damn.
scream.
Well, it's more like a damn.
Damn.
A Wilhelm scream. All right,
God.
I need. So first off, you take 1, 2, 3. You take.
I'm gonna die.
This the goofy
Nine.
scream as she falls in the hole.
13 points of bludgeoning damage, of falling damage. And I need you to make plus 10. Plus another 12 points of piercing damage as you land on a spike. And make me a DC 15 con save.
I'm gonna go lower.
You will make the con save.
Okay, so you make the con save?
Yep.
I'm suing you for entrapment.
Do 7. You take 7 points of poison damage and are not poisoned.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant at this point.
Are you unconscious down there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Did I deal in total more than double your hit points?
You said what, 13 and 7?
13 plus 12, so a total of 25, plus another 7, so 32.
That is exactly double.
Oh my god.
Okay, I just murdered Giselle.
Are you kidding
Fucking
me?
A, bro.
No. No.
Episode 3, baby.
yeah.
Catch us next week.
That SpongeBob sound.
God
So
damn it.
you guys like rush over and down in this pit with the light bone that tie-handed just skewered, staring up is Giselle.
This is literally a nightmare.
Man.
Bruh. Oh my god. Guys, what a time.
And that's one dead,
If
everybody.
we're being completely honest, we don't think our champions have overloaded kits overall.
We have overloaded kids overall.
For anyone who's keeping score, how many wolves did we kill? Plus how many geese? Plus this thing? We're still in the lead. I'm just
We're
saying.
still in the lead, yeah.
We're
That's
still
ruining.
Carl, get me a description of your new character soon.
This is what
We
the fun of
find
the
it
game is.
randomly in the.
It was the Amelia Earhart hair, bro. It was destined to
Carl's such a good sport with me sort of taunting him to take the. You want to fucking touch the rod, right?
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
man, just
shocked
like
if I survive this.
I'm suing
Make
Sean
it
for
a level
entrapment.
5.
I'm suing Sean for
I'm
entrapment.
you know what? I'm guilty. I'm guilty of entrapment.
It was a
That's-
trap.
Oh, no. She was like looking for something.
Yeah.
She was like young.
Yeah.
I'm saying
It'd
this
also
looking
have
in
to
the
be, like,
hall.
exactly double.
Looking in the hole.
You had rolled
We
one
already
less
got
on
a
any.
disappointing, Mr. Noodle.
Oh, well.
Matt, Uguay, are we back above the pit right now?
Yeah, so like real quick, so you're all like looking into this chamber as best as you guys can and just horrified at what you see. Roomy, I'm gonna have it be Roomy, to be honest. Roomy, you see in the rubble of the creature as everybody's like panicking and they run past you, you're sort of like, you see something shiny in the rubble of the creature you just slayed, and you
This makes sense.
down.
I'm an idiot, so yeah, shiny.
Before we move on from our dead friend,
hold on, Uguay, hold on, real quick,
okay.
hold on. You find a blue quartz necklace that's worth 100 gold pieces and could be magical.
All right.
Aha.
I sound very happy in the back as everyone is devastated.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
Let's wait a time.
As
Very cool.
As we all look down into this pit, I mention that the soul of our friends can be seen ascending to the higher planes. And all is well. All is at balance.
Did you hear fast that soul's going? Holy shit.
Some of you may die.
We should get that Farquad one as well. I will make that my goal for this week, is to get that Farquad meme.
What is the Farquad one?
Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am
That's a
willing to
good one.
make.
That's a good one.
Does anyone know how they would have liked to be remembered? I mean, preserved. I mean, disposed of.
I've got theirs written down, and it's whatever Carl wants.
She was the only one religious amongst us. I'm sure there's specified things we should do for her. But
No, in that scroll, like the DM,
oh yeah, how would you like
waivers
to
and
be
shit like
buried?
that.
It's a form to fill out.
Yeah, the form you all filled out for Sir Mosley.
It's like, if possible, to retrieve body, I would like, and then whatever Carl wants.
Is it possible to retrieve this body?
You could, yeah. It's 30 feet down. You
Anyone
guys would
have
need to
rope?
use rope. You guys, yeah, you've all got rope. Most adventuring kits come with 50 feet of rope.
Well, I weigh 450 pounds, so I can't really rope.
You could be
can
a
hold a
good.
rope.
It'd be a good base.
I'm starting to tie a rope just around you.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't mind
well-
just sitting down, bud.
You guys collect Giselle's body, pull it together, pull her off the spikes, and pull her back up. And
No rules?
No, you guys are fine. It's not hard to like tie a rope. I'm not gonna fucking drop another one
Kill
of
somebody
you down
else.
there.
Dude, that'd be
Boy, I
just
wasn't
so-
gonna help. I was about to say Dan is not gonna help.
The poisoned Dan wisely just goes, "That's not my job.
Not my bag.
Not my monkeys. Not my circus." You guys pull Giselle up, and that's I think some people have got to leave.
Yeah,
This feels like a good
It's a good
spot. We'll take another short rest here, unless you guys feel you want to take a long rest, like set up camp. Short rest, there's no chance of a random encounter. You guys try and take a long rest, there's a % chance that we'll roll at the start of the next game to see if you have a random encounter. We'll try and have a long rest.
Do my key points regenerate from a short rest?
Yes. I've decided I prefer to have key points and bardic inspiration return on short rest. I think that those do happen at higher levels. I'm
Yeah.
ignoring that level requirement. I just think that should be how they fucking function.
What about rages?
Rages as well. That's another one that should come back on short rest.
Perfect.
Just so we know, I can do Song of Rest during a short rest, and I can roll for health points back. And
So that's something to do sort of like off screen for
Yep.
the future. But so wonderful. Have a good night, everybody.
Next weekend is 4th of July weekend.
We'll
I
talk
can't
about
be
that.
here.
We'll talk about that in a minute.